Okay, now we're going to look at volumes of spheres. Okay, and they're really simple. All you got to know is the radius. Now we can make it challenging to find the radius, but on our sample problems we're not. So it's a pretty quick topic. We're going to do the basics and do some samples here all at once. Volume of spheres, really simple. The volume equals 4/3 pi r cubed. Okay, because we're talking about a volume. Now, if you'll remember, the surface area of a sphere is 4 pi r squared. 4 pi r squared, okay? So what we're doing is we're multiplying by an r and we're dividing by 3. So basically we're looking at r divided by 3, 1/3 r. Where the radius of the sphere is the distance from the center to the surface of the sphere, okay? Very similar to what a circle is. This is simply the distance from the center to the surface of the sphere. So, let's go. All right. What do we know? Well, our volume is that, so our volume equals 4/3 pi times 5 cubed. Let's do it. 4 divided by 3 times pi. Okay? 4.1888 times 5 squared times 5. When I do all that, I get 523.60 feet cubed. Makes it pretty simple, doesn't it? Okay? Now let's look at this thing over here called a hemisphere. It's half of one. Well, what do you think that's going to be? Got a radius of 6, so this is going to be V times 1/2. 4/3 pi times 6 cubed. Okay? So I'm going to take that whole thing and I'm going to multiply it, divide it by 2. So 4.1888 times 6 squared times 6 divided by 2. Oh, that doesn't seem right at all, does it? Let's try that again. 4.1888 times 6 squared times 6. Oh, that's better. Divided by 2. 452.4 equals 452.4 inches cubed. Okay? Alright, remember we have to divide it by 2 or take half of it. Now this one's interesting. We've got a snow cone. We've got a hemisphere, and then we've got the volume of a cone. So the total volume of this one equals 1/2 4/3 pi times 5 cubed plus what? Pi 5 squared times 13. Okay? Because this is the volume of our cone. This is our hemisphere. This is our cone. Okay? So let's do it. Well, this one we've already got. We've got that right there, so we can just take half of it, right? So, 523.60 divided by 2 is simply 261.8. So this volume equals 261.8 plus, well, we got to do that, pi 25, 13, wow, gets big, 1021.02. So when we add those together, we get 1,000. 282.82 centimeters cubed. Okay? All right. Now, our next one is rather interesting. We want to compare what's the difference between the volume of the cube and the volume of the sphere. So let's take volume cube equals, let me see, it's 8 on the side, so that's just going to be 8 cubed equals what? 8 equals 512 feet cubed. Okay? So volume of the sphere equals 4/3 pi 4 cubed equals 268.1 feet. Is that right? 4/3 pi 64. That's right. So what's the difference? Let's take the difference. Difference is 243.92 feet cubed. Okay? That cube holds a whole lot more than that sphere does, doesn't it? However, we had a sphere. No, let's just leave that alone. Okay? So that does this for our volumes of spheres. We did prisms and cylinders, pyramids and cones, and then spheres. Okay?